today, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Two teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the 2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air, receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Chandler Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. On the run, here's Anthony McFarland. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run here with McFarland. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
The ball carrier.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 18 carries, 93 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's McFarland. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. An inside handoff. This is McFarland. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Makes the score Steelers 3, Bengals nothing.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Here come the Bengals now to take over. They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson.
Had a chance to meet him while he was still at Clemson at a summer camp, partner. And this is one of the best kids you're going to meet out there. And he doesn't say a whole lot, but it's fun to watch how people respond to him. When he was a camp counselor, the kids just flocked around him like the Pied Piper, just as his teammates did while he was at Clemson.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. The numbers for Mixon last week, 15 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And, partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
On 1st down, Watson got an open man. It's Ruggs. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Steelers.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Mixon. That's good for us Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
He's taken down.
There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
A gain of 5. Brings
faking the give. Now Watson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, Watson. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 12. And the return will stop right around the 25. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. They begin the drive with McFarland. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First down, Mayfield. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up
Mayfield now from the 50. Hitting Juju on the slant. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37. 12 yards there and a first down.
And the Steeler first down.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Steelers 3, Bengals 0.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. He's going to air one out. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete. Marcus Peters on the coverage.
Mayfield off the play fake. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Number 11.
Chase Claypool. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Brings up 3rd.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
That's good.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Watson on first down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Two minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, reception here by Ruggs. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 11.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. From the gun, here's Watson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
On 1st down, it's Watson. There's a short one caught by Uzama. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
That's another Bengals first down.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's brought down.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitz.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Good.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
2nd down and goal. Watson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. C.J. Uzama. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 29.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
From the gun, this will be McFarland.
And he is going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals 33. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed.
On the ground, it's McFarland.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Jared Davis on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Mayfield to throw it. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. 4th down.
McFarland running out of the gun.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw, Mayfield toward the pylon, caught. And he is out of bounds here. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Mayfield now to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Chase Claypool, the intended target.
But now it's 3rd and goal.
They'll run with McFarland.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Anthony McFarland.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Slide for the PAT.
For the point after.
It's good to make it 17-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Being chased out left. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 2nd and 2. Back to throw, Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
3rd and 2, Watson. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll start out west at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. And it is the Chargers who have the lead in the second quarter. Mike Williams, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. N'Keal Harry, a touchdown catch in the victory. In the game you're watching has been Baker Mayfield with a strong first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. It quickly to Thielen here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen. I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Out of the gun, Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 44. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Operating from the gun, Watson toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Khalil Mack able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Here's Watson. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13.
Bengals 13.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They were victorious a week ago over Philadelphia. They lead here as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Open receiver, that's Caden Smith, the tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A cool little accomplishment for him passing the football. 25,000 yards. He just surpassed that for his career.
When he was a little guy in the backyard just throwing it around probably with his dad, he thought about playing in the NFL. He dreamed of it. But to put up these kind of numbers while doing so, that's got to be kind of cool for him. He'll enjoy the heck out of start thinking about that when this one is over.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield, Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Intended for Juju Smith-Schuster.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He dumps this off underneath to McFarland. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Jamie Gillen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. There on the tackle, Minka Fitzpatrick. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
At the 5-yard line.
Once again, they run with Mixon. Gets it up past the 10 with a nice move. That 2nd down run a big help as 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Joe Mixon. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Take it at the 37. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't, not until you balance it with the error side, you know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. That's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running with McFarland. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 26. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On first down, McFarland. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's taken down.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him. I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
13.
First down marker at the 5. It's second and goal. Throwing, Mayfield, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
And this is what coaches talk about, never being satisfied. No matter what the lead, always trying to increase it. You never know what can happen in this NFL.
Now Joey Sly for the point after. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Ready to go on offense, out come the Bengals. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Watson on first down. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. From the gun, here's Watson. They need a touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Watson looks to throw again. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. There's a short one caught by Uzama. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Watson. This pass complete to Higgins. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
On first down, Watson. That's taken in by Higgins. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now they run with Mixon. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The Bengals on 3rd down. 6 conversions in 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
Makes the score Steelers 24, Bengals 16.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And a good return up past the 30, but was it aided by an illegal block or a hold? Let's see. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Again, McFarland
fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Steelers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun. Mayfield. It fights him off. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
A loss of 9 yards.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Cincinnati set to take over once again.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Watson.
And he's got the hook up to Ruggs.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
A gain of 12 brings up 3rd down and 8.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the gun, Watson. And that's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Not much there, only a yard.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now it's Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now Watson. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Dancing to his left, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
After the penalty, it's Mixon, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Henry Ruggs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game.
The touchdown is huge, but the focus now is on the 2-point play. I don't want to say they have a cushion here, but if they don't get it, they still have a chance for onside kick.
They would need some big-time help, but you're right. There would be a shot, but the focus right now on that 2-point conversion.
Previous play is under review.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Huge, huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board. But job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Number 81.
Mayfield on play action. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They'll run on first down. McFarland. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. McFarland once more. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Joey Slye.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Oh, that heart has to be pounding inside the chest of Joey Slye. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year, but he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Steelers, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they'll drop down to 1-3. And fortunately for them, they'll have the early bye next week as they return to action in Week 6. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.